say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You need the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Silo until the payload is delivered. The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing. Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
The bomber is right on target. We need to take down the craft guiding the strike.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
Bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the OT terror setting. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Enemy missile cruising. Break it.
Missile away. Target eliminated.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? Formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
That was a mistake. No structures visible.
My money's back.
Strider 1, don't ice up.
You're almost blind in there. Stay sharp. Target down and out. Hit, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
The warhead should be exposed. Standard weapon missile device. Take your pick.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile.
Bunker buster away.
Enemy fighter approaching. Feeling full of lead.
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet. Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
Now I'm iced up. Wonderful.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
All that's left is the IRBM. Warning, missile in the air.
Trigger, bomb has been dropped.
Where's the explosion? Looks like this wasn't one of the real silos.
Trigger, bomb has been dropped.
We don't know when they'll launch. We'll be on time. Ah, the sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I felt like I was bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next? Where's the explosion? Looks like this wasn't one of the real silos.
Bunker buster away.
Enemy has a lock. Evade!
Try to run, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster. Confirmed. IRBM is still intact.
Landed in my sights.
Strider 2, check your 6.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
I've been spiked.
The enemy has a lock on me.
How about him? That's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought they were a bird. From its cage. We tore the lid off that silo. Let's dig in.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1. Strider 2, break! Break!
I don't know what these guys have to accomplish, but happy to have them.
Hit. Target destroyed.
Sooner they are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining. 3 minutes remaining.
Grand 7 locked on target.
Bunker buster away. Warhead testing confirmed. Standard weaponry will suffice.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Traeger, enemy has a lock on you. Traeger, missile incoming.
Missile launched. Confirmed signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Bandit acquired. Locked on. You're mine. On my target's rear. Firing.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming.
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
You touched it.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Bandit on your 6.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me. We had a flooding up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're paying her to look at the real...
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron. With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erusia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. Bank left. Altitude is too high to set.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Dazzler's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful. Strider 1, you've exceeded the altitude restriction. You most likely triggered the enemy's radar. We've lost the element of surprise.
Strider 1 is down.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Asmus 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their rules.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, we'll only win.
Understood.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in for our bounty. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you. Passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride. Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Strider 1, target acquired. Decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
Landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time or the base is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
We've lost 30% of our AA guns. Don't fire blindly. That'll reveal our position. Captain, hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies in the LZ. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Asmus 1, landing down. Trust your allies and keep moving. Space is ours for the taking. Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. Send some your way.
These guys in trouble. Let's help them out.
It's all right. Those two OG big shots will take care of them for us.
Target eliminated.
We're
That air support was right on the money.
Put the enemy on their heels!
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
Hey, I get to finally send my booties in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Talk! Tear down that barricade!
How'd it go?
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 3,000 meters to the runway. Turn right. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right on the money, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly, so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me, so I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit, just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
Strider 1, turn line to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone. Missile away.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute.
No, it's real funny.
Missile.
They got a beat on you. Go forward. Missile inbound. Dodge.
Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge. They can't break enemy lines. We have very fast addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Strikes in the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Not bad at all, Trigger. Caution, enemy has a lock. Where's these guys coming from? My job just got that much harder.
Missile launched.
On my target's back. Time to punch through. We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Target in gun range.
Call reinforcement! Damn it! Should have known it sooner! It's no use! We have to retreat!
Box 2. Box 2.
Stay sharp while you're in there.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other.
Roger.
We have them on the run.
Disable them. They'll crash on their own.
The harder the battle, the less likely it goes according to plan.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Okay, Trigger. Mark is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
We can't let the enemy take this position! Kill them all! Enemy! Breaking! That was a fast response. Looks like the enemy understands how important this place is. Enemy's got a lock! Got these guys before somebody lights a fire under our asses!
Roger, the part will be secured. The OC and Big Shots clear the way.
I know the feeling.
The enemy's pouring on their forces!
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 1 just stopped a ground target.
Move around is our real issue right now.
They shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing.
Medic, get in the engine. HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground. We're gonna lose some of our forces. Damn that 3 strikes.
Strider 1,
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
Box 2. Box 2.
We're out of standstill. We're pinned down.
enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near any HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
Fall back 900 yards. 3 strikes is here. I'm trying to break.
Our victory is near. Keep fighting.
The missile got through our ECM. Shoot it.
The enemy's striking back with everything they've got.
That area is all yours, Strider. We'll back backup helm squad from the submerged area.
Target acquired.
What's happening, man? What about the reinforcement?
This is Zone 6, remaining enemy missile.
Please come on! The enemy is exhausted, but we will be through before long.
The attacks just keep coming! Enemy missile detected! We gotta put him backup missile coming! The defending HQ!
I've been spiked.
Enemy vessel, fire!
Breaking from enemy!
Fox 2.
Fox 2! Special delivery! Breaking! Breaking! Do not let them through!
Strata 1. Target acquired.
Locked on bandit.
Bandit down.
Don't stop!
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood.
Understood.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Cyclops 2, break! Break!
Strata 1. Fox 2. Strata 1. Target acquired. Missile confirmed sunk.
It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Hold them! Don't let them through!
This is the Sword. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Locked on. They're after you, Strider 1. Dodge that missile.
Enemy's got a lock.
Everyone's requesting backup. It'll take forever to get here. Target confirmed destroyed.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into shark bait.
Steer clear of that fucking allied ship. Just how many did we lose? Damn it, please try to move back.
Target's in machine gun range.
The enemy is showing signs of fatigue. Deal the final blow.
Strata 1. Fox 2. 5 minutes remaining. You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece. You don't have enough ships left for organized combat.
Damn enemy air support. They're the ones who turn the tide.
Eyeballs to Ostrich. Take care of Niner Sierra for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire, along with Stork. Our target is Niner Sierra. Prepare the first volley. Ready! Fire!
Nice. Target eliminated.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Eyeball, give us a report. You overdid it. Thanks for the fire support. Roger.
Enemy fleet is crippled. Friendly warships should be able to finish him off.
Eliminated the enemy resistance. 1, 2, and 3 are making their way to HQ now.
Missile did not connect.
Our strategy is about to pay off. The enemy has nearly reached headquarters. They're knocking on the front door.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Missile. Missile.
Evading enemy missile.
Missile. Missile.
3 minutes remaining.
Phase 2. Powerful AA defenses of the AO. Coordinates Tango 28. Lima 39.
Bandit down.
Fire your next missile. Punch a giant hole in that enemy ship.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear. Don't let them through!
There's a crack in the enemy's defenses. Send our troops there at once. This should allow us to put up a fight.
Enemy has a lock on you. Target eliminated. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. 2 minutes remaining.
Attack missed. They aren't as good as the ones on Silver Bridge.
Strider 3, Fox 2. Get away from that missile!
Fox 2. Enemy is fled. Ready for fire. Come close to give us air support. That bridge to establish our position. Those ground troops all support they need.
Strider 1, hostile gunner for you.
Watch 2. Bandit acquired. Lock on.
Target acquired. 1 minute remaining. In gun range.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade! Our tank commander's down!
Strider 1, missile launched.
You never know what's gonna happen. Stay vigilant. You're mine. The enemy has a lock on me. The enemy has entered ground. Intercept.
30 seconds remaining.
This is Gold 3. I'm hit. This is Gold 3. Lock on bandit. Missile striking. The enemy has escaped. Fox 2. Fox 2.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Let me slide in on that tail.
Reduce altitude. Slide between the buildings.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? 'Cause I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The two leaders are in a different group. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile. Missile.
Missile launched.
Don't go at them alone. Two or more on each target.
Locked on. Go down.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a radar lock on me.
Good ship is stuck. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Strider 1, enemy on your tail.
Missile.
Even the escorts are seasoned.
Missile.
I'm hit!
Nicely done.
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay.
They evaded it.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Star One.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break!
Missile. Missile.
Strider 4, bandit behind you. Taking fire.
Missed.
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Target destroyed.
You got a
Mr.
radar
X, the
lock.
last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the two leaders. The active leader can still talk. Taking fire.
Missile.
Evaded.
Stuck soon after. That's the last we heard of him.
Not long before our forces are routed.
Star One.
Cyclops 3. I'm in it. I gotta eject.
Star One.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it.
Star One. Star One.
Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Star One.
All right, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride. Taking fire. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice, flying. Give him one more.
Target is in range.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. All grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Wiseman, eject already, Wiseman.
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here.
Cyclops 2, you got the lead.
Wiseman, shit.
Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead.
I can't do it. Trigger should take command.
Star One.
Duty is yours.
That's impossible.
Star One.
Do it.
Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
We'll go count. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Target acquired.
Taking evasive action.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
crashing out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky, towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No, maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Bravanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over. This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side. And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. It's Erusian military.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Our info has been updated.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, these surveyors, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were successful, Custer. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Missile.
Here comes a traitor, Lafarge. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Lafarge, hit that vehicle!
Confirmed destroyed.
Set up in all the right places.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Fire! Fire! We're under fire!
Push it! Missile inbound! Breaking off!
Locked on, you're mine.
Fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too?
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park. Captain Carr, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there. Fire smokes. 3 strikes will find you.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Agents. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Those 3 strikes. I heard scratches on the tail that it's part of the penal unit.
Missile.
All rebels must be taken down.
Enemy's got a lock.
Anti-air gun eliminated.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back.
Pull up.
Fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped. Vehicle eliminated.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country? I decided.
Missile.
It's the Ocean military.
Missile.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
Missile.
The general is speaking with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Its ID is Erusian.
Fire!
General, we still have drones at our disposal. It's drones for peace talks.
Missile.
Watch out for the future from the high heavens. What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change the time.
I think they were saved by the experimental squad trying to take it for
Niner Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Nowhere is safe.
Caution. Pull up.
Capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Flying a plane. Fire!
We're under attack! Hurry up and do something! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. Prepare to fire on a moment's notice.
Caution. Missile. Missile.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Osean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies. Early conflict comes to an end. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle over stabilization of the nation. The Erusian government has defined these groups, along with those trying to independently make peace with Russia, as rebels.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to slave mode?
Missile hit.
You heard the comm. There are no friendlies out there.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Hollywood, putting blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusian's responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Take out Penny in autonomous mode.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
It's ID as Erusian.
General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
This is one of ours.
How's your last long caster? You've been briefed and we're here to help. Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Oseans?
Target acquired.
Hot done.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for a better time.
Nice. Glad to see the Oseans attacking the radicals.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
officers from countries annexed by Arusha have taken multiple routes and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. With the rear to the others.
Understood. The radicals truly believe boosted drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Overseer quickly.
It's launched.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too. Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
This is the opportunity to realize some of you stay in there too long.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with milk and technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Russian fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Welcome.
Don't dare you interfere. I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikers.
Missile away.
9. Bandit destroyed. Well done. No good.
They're in my way. Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't afford the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Camden is behind this.
Missile.
Hey, it's not our fault. It's the reason. They knocked out Trigger.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Caution alert.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing? Trigger's down!
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight. Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with this traitor.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Scorpion big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of them through the strike.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
9.
Bandit doesn't look.
No good. Shit. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
They're in my way.
Locked on Bandit.
Lincoln, can't get away from the block.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition. What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't aboard the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Shit is behind this. Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. To build something else entirely. Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
The must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies.
Missile. Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Stall warning.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Missile evaded.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. But when?
4 bandits left.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
They are after Matando, aren't they?
Target locked. 3 bandits to go.
Missile. Missile.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
1 bandit to go. Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General's staff? No, we want you to send... No, I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness." Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandon Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Got a positive ID.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Unknown successfully identified.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Our air support is here.
Strata 1, Fox 2. Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
You're on the run.
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Irving Strider 1 destroyed target. We're under attack!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit. We don't need to wait. Just delay their
area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship! It's the radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this. No use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies!
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. Must be we're part of the fight. Yeah, they're all lined up. Bring the anti-tank men. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even around. Guess what happened here? Really don't want to know. Damn, those Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people. Get closer. You'll never hit them from here.
Get out there. We've got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. My ship is munitions depot. It's highly combustible. Don't go too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until Operation Feeding Time. Pull them away from the mass driver.
This whole operation is crazy. Stop whining.
Airspace units into the base.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone! Hostile or friendly! I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The paperwork's nearby, so they could be researching them as family. Most likely, they were We're moving out! Leave the cat behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Push them back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
ID complete.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
This independent special security squad.
Target acquired. Missile away. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Target's in machine gun range.
If you lose your legs, then crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
Here's the landing craft! Many thanks, Forecaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood. Target was not struck.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Taking fire from a Russian aircraft!
Trigger, that was an ally. Identify, then attack.
The hell? You're killing your own men.
Strider 3 launching missile. It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. We're running close to the lead. Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
An explosion inside. Continue the countdown. Enemy's not stupid. We're at the supply ship. Do the countdown. There's still one arsenal bird left. It's too good for the bomb. Russia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ship. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If you take, we're done for.
was shot down. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile. Missile.
We don't even know who we are!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. Missile.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. Fire! Fire at will! No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here.
Missile.
We really don't want to take a chance. Get faster. It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence.
Check their ID before firing, Trigger.
Missile. Missile.
Just got the photograph. We'll get that to you. Give us another 30 seconds. They say they want to at least get the kills in the proper area.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
UAV is down.
That goes 13. Two tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo. Finish this fight now.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
Missile. Missile.
ID complete. It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We're firing at each other!
Missile.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. You're going from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire!
Missile.
Roger. What are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Missile.
Or just need to buy some time. From the bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the masked driver.
Our guys still got the enemy air support. What do we do now? He's in the tank!
Missile.
Allied retreat looks good.
I count 12 dead bodies here.
Missile.
They seem to be upper middle class. The big ones nearby, they could be researching on the family. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Missile. Missile.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind?
Get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Missile. Missile.
Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. Didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Take that heavy armor at the front line. Great, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already. Be
bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way there are! Almost there. Commence operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Missile. 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 Missile.
This is Graham 7 Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
I've been spiked.
Missile.
Drawing enemy's attention here, Sergeant.
Target locked.
We'll defeat the radicals and end the war.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile.
Target hit. Missile away.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. My plane is heavy.
This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
On your back. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Launch control. Roger that.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Scratch.
Missile. Missile.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile. Missile.
Only half the bombers remain. Can't let even one get away.
I'm on my target's tail.
Missile.
Grenade locked on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target is in machine gun range. Intercept those bombers.
Missile.
They've taken out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
Missile.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Our only ally is the Erusian government forces. No mistaken rebels.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me?
Missile.
I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees.
Missile.
Count me in.
Missile.
That's right.
Missile. Missile.
We're moving out! Leave the jet behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
An explosion inside! Do the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Arusia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
Okay, mister. It's who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep. Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Nice job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile.
Why do they say that song?
Missile.
Everyone knows it. No other reason.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Tank is destroyed.
That took care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Begin the terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal Bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
They knocked out Trigger!
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal Bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
Which one first?
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. Stick close to trigger.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
They're faster than I expected. Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time. Strider 1, target acquired. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them. It's a big base.
Javelin flares launched. 60 seconds remain.
So they're trying to feed that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
They can continue to dodge.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Good.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But, what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.